Hey guys, Derek here with the Closet Doctor, and I'm in Twin Falls, Idaho at Superior Woodworking. I'm here, I'm helping on an installation of an edge bander and return conveyor system with Ed from Vantage Edge Banders, but the owner of this company, I forgot it, I went totally blank there for a second. Joe Sylvie, the owner of Superior Woodworks, is also a lean maniac. So I'm gonna do a quick lean tour and show you all the cool stuff they've got. I'm here in Idaho in the wintertime. There's snow on the ground and it's freezing cold. I can't wait to get back to California where it's a little bit warmer, but let me show you what their place looks like. So the building, not a huge building, they're about 7,500 square feet, similar square footage that I've got. So very small front office area. And the first thing that impressed me is coming in the door here. This is their drafting and production manager rooms. And so I get the wall mounted monitors, and stand-up height desk with a small stool so you can rest on it there, but looks really nice and clean. Flip side over here, they didn't know I was filming, so they got a coffee cup or two here and just some stuff here, but nice and clean. And then they've got their security system so they can see what's going on out in the shop through there. But just really like how clean, neat, and organized it is. No catalogs or junk on the desk and stuff like that. And then this is just kind of their little showroom area and their bathrooms. So this is their showroom side bathroom, and it's got a switch. Spotless clean. You know, one of the things I like, the toilet brush up off the ground, so when you clean in and sweep and mop that it's not on the ground. So there, everything behind cabinet doors and just looking really nice. We'll jump over to the shop bathroom in a second, but it looks great as well. Another spot that I really like, this is their customer area. Let's see if I can get the light on in here. Lights on, and so you'll notice that everything is covered by cabinets. Well, if you're in the cabinet business, you end up with a ton of samples like this. And the other thing you want to do is, sometimes you've got people that don't have a budget for everything, and so what they have done is they've put everything behind doors. And I guess these cabinets aren't too deep, but they can come in and they can open it up and say, hey, these are your options for this price range. And then if they've got somebody else that's they can come over and offer different options behind a different door price range, so that it doesn't confuse the customer too much. So really nice lean sales presentation there. And then the same thing with all their hardware. Got all their hardware behind doors. And I haven't opened all of these, but I believe that it's kind of the same thing. Oh, this is all their finishes. And you can open it up and you can somewhat limit the choices that a customer has by what's there and put them in different price ranges. So from a sales standpoint, I really liked all of that. So then you've got a nice sales table in here. They can wirelessly connect to the TV, and they've got a place that they can do their business on here. So very nice setup. I really like that. You know, little thing that I caught behind the door. They've got a hanger for additional folding chairs with a label on it this side out, so that when it closes, when it hangs there, it hangs tight to the wall. So really nice setup here. Let's go take a look at a few other things. So out in the shop, they've got a shop bathroom here, and both of the bathrooms have lights on them. So I left the light on in the bathroom there, and it tells you that it's occupied. Love that setup, very nice. But now we're gonna take a look at their shop bathroom. Turn the light on in here, and this is just as nice as the showroom side bathroom. Nice mirror on here, countertops, everything's spotless clean. A little bit of humor in here above the toilet. Once again, the raised toilet brush, so when you come in to clean, that you don't have it on the clear access on the floor. This is their inventory room. Everything nicely set up. So they've got their inventory, they've got their pictures on it. They are using a Kanban card system. Really like it. You know, they got their label on the pallet rack with the screws on there. Like this little one, they've got it on a magnet right here, so you can pull this off if you need to check the thread on something. You got a piece of hardware and not sure, you can say, hey, is it an 8/32 or is it M4? So I like that little magnet setup there. That's pretty slick. I just noticed that. But very nice. Everything's nice and clean. They got great dust collection here. All of their panels, I just did a whole bunch of electrical, and you know, their panels, they've printed this off to where everything is color coded and it just looks nice. My old one is, you know, stuff had been crossed out and then we put labels over here. I can up my game on my electrical panels. Now this is a little messy right now because we've been working on installing on this, and Ed is doing some training over here on the edge banner, and so I'm going to sneak in while they're doing that. But this is their CNC area. So they've got 2 computers here. So they've got their cabinet vision up here. So their CNC operator, when he needs to do remakes, he can do remakes right here at the machine. He's got his other monitor for his label it, and so that he can print out his labels. Everything comes off of here, slide out keyboard tray, what have you. The other thing that's nice is, now they do some horizontal drilling with their stuff. His horizontal drilling machine is right here, so they'll pull parts off from the conveyor, come over and do the horizontal drilling, and then they're going to send it through now this new edge banner before they had the edge banner over here. The other thing they have on this side, and like I said, on the installation side here, we've been kind of making a mess, but they've got a sanding table here. I don't know if I can turn on. He's got a light right here. So when they do, there's MDF doors and things like that, as it comes off the conveyor belt, the operator right here can sand. They've got all their sanders set up here with a vacuum and dust collection and all that. When they're all done here now, so they will have horizontal drilling right over here. They've got sanding right here. Everything is going to go down the edge bander, and we've got a new, so the edge bander will go down, and then they've got this really slick return conveyor system, and everything will come back, and they'll be able to load their carts right here. And so one operator is actually doing 1, 2, 3, 4 functions at a time, and he's not going to leave this area right here. He's going to wear a spot nice and clean. Yesterday when we were here, they were under production, and they had these carts full of parts, and the way they've designed this cart is everything for a cabinet goes in, I believe, 2 slots. So your side panels will go in, your top stretchers, and then if it has drawers, your drawer parts and stuff will go in there. So everything that to complete a cabinet will fit in 2 of those sections. We've got multiple sections over there, so all on wheels. So they're over here, they wheel it over here, and these are their assembly tables. Love their assembly tables. They've got steel on the top of it, so it's pretty durable. Like, we've got some that have carpet in it, some that have MDF. You'll get stuff that sticks in it. And then they assemble the cabinets right here. They've got all their screws. I like this. They've got 45-degree elbows that are just bolted onto a piece of plywood for their screw bins. Interesting setup, and it seems to work really good for them there. And the nice thing is they build it so at this station they assemble the cabinet, they assemble the drawers, they put the guides in, put the drawers in, and make sure everything works right here, and then they slide it onto a cart, and then they wheel out this door. I'll show you their unloading or their loading area here in a second as well. So they go right into here. They've got multiple trailers, and they load it right in here. They don't do any storage here. This one's here because I think they need some remake parts, and we haven't got to that because we've been hogging up the shop. But really, really slick setup. They've got all of their own carts, and then they also do a different cart that they load with stuff, and these they load right into the trailer when it's done. I'll go out and show you one of those. But so their long crown and scribe and that kind of stuff all goes into here. Doors and everything stack on there, and they can wheel that right into the cart. So they've got a great yard here, lots of yard space, and they've got 5 or 6 of these enclosed trailers. Comes up and they're able to load right in. They told me they're working on some stuff to work out the door situation a little bit better. But you can see their carts, they roll. These are the carts that were on the inside, so they load these with their doors and stuff like that. Rolls right into it and then straps down. Unfortunately, their installation trailer is gone. I was going to get a good picture of that, and I missed it, but I'll have them send me some stuff and share that with you later. One thing I liked over here, they've got an upcut saw with your Tiger stop or saw gear electronic fence over here. That's obviously at ground level, heavy machine bolted to the ground. But then they've got 2 other chop saws over here that are on kind of a common fence that they just bolted to the wall, so that they've got use in this area. They've got 3 chop saws that they can use without having, they're utilizing the same space. One's just a little higher than the other. So a nice slick setup, and then got these wardrobe hole holders that they've cut holes in so that it sits on there and doesn't roll off of the shelf. And then everything's got a place. done a really good job. I see a lot of labeling, and it looks really, really nice. So overall, I'm very impressed with this shop and all of their lean efforts. There's a great group of employees working here, and it's been fun working with them as we set up this unit. Now we'll go into the finish department. Everything is, they got signs all over so you know what you're doing. I want to point out these guys, when I came in yesterday, they were replacing the air hose, and they mounted the beam up there. But then they built this little support with rollers and everything, so it's right where they need it when they're loading stuff in. So really nice. Now this is their sanding machine, and they've got it all set up, and they've got first they've got samples of what things should look like. Like this is how this part should look like, how the edges should feel. And then they've got their QR codes on how to get to their programs. And he was showing me something earlier, I think it was on the computer screen. They've got a list, and everything is, if you're running sand and crown, there's a program in there. If you're sanding MDF, there's a program in there. So everything just kind of is really simple and easy. Anybody can figure it out and run it.